These folks didn't anticipate that one lion would act in this way when they visited an open zoo. Lions, with their imposing appearance and mighty growl, are referred to be the monarchs of the jungle. Any adventurer would run for their life if they came into contact with one of these incredible beasts. Though they may have a frightening appearance, not all lions are actually as dangerous as they seem. This specific lion is truly a cuddly bear, even though nobody anticipated him to respond in such a way. Welcome to USA Stories channel. Do not forget to subscribe and activate the bell button to receive all new updates. Now let's go to the story. Filia the lion is one of the big cats who lives in the Taigan Safari Park in Russia, and in 2018 he provided a few guests a once-in-a-lifetime experience that they undoubtedly will never forget. Owner of the Taigan Safari Park is Oleg Zubkov, a renowned lion whisperer who actively promotes interaction between guests and the animals that call his home. In order to accomplish this, he provides visitors with an open-air safari experience in which they travel through the zoo's cages in a buggy that any animal is free to enter if it so chooses. A group of tourists was touring the zoo's various enclosures on this particular day when they eventually came upon the lion enclosure. Oleg drove the open-sided car they were traveling in, and he was not concerned about sharing the road with a pack of large, perhaps dangerous creatures. As the tour carried on, the tourists observed a fully grown lion lying around on the side of the route. The lion, named Filia, became interested in them as they got closer to it. Because it was an open zoo, anything might happen, good or bad, as there was no barrier between the visitors and the large cat. All of the guests froze in their seats as Filia sauntering up to the left side of the buggy. What was going to happen? I promise that no one was prepared for what happened next. The lion leaped onto the front of the wagon and gave his trainer a bear embrace without skipping a beat. This king of the jungle is clearly just a cute teddy bear, even if their encounter could have easily turned into something far more horrible. Filia had no interest in harming the visitors or his trainers. In fact, he just wanted some cuddles and hugs. The enormous lion hopped into the car and settled on the front seat, according to a tourist's footage. In an attempt to blend in with them, Filia's enormous bulk drove both of his trainers out of the automobile. It appears as though he is unaware of his true size and is content to be a lap cat in secret. The animal appears unwilling to get out of the wagon once it is inside. Oleg has to give the beast a few shoves from behind before it can be coerced out of the front of the car and back onto the ground. However, Filia doesn't end there. The big lion then climbs into the back of the cart and onto every tourist after giving his trainer a little fit. He keeps asking for attention from almost everyone there, even giving one woman a couple licks on her cheek. "Those who do not want to film closer can go out," Mr. Zubkov continued, allowing the lion to lick her face. The visitor replies, "No, we want to, though." Oleg tries to get the giant cat out of the buggy, but it takes all of the tourists getting out first to get the large animal to ultimately depart. In order to prevent the adorable cat from sneaking back in, the guests swiftly get back in the cart and drive away when he leaves. Interestingly, though, Filia is not the park's only lion who enjoys displaying affection. If a giant lioness jumps into your arms while you drive around the safari park and purrs like a cat, then you can be sure that this is Lola from Chelyabinsk, Park Director Tatiana Alexejina stated in an interview with the UK Mirror. She is now one of the most compassionate creatures we have ever seen thanks to her life in the park. Several visitors are unable to take how passionately she leaps into the safari bus with hugs and kisses. It's incredible to witness such frightening, strange animals relating to people so tactfully. Due to their vicious nature and extraordinarily powerful jaws, which could quickly snap an arm, lions' speed and teeth make them natural predators. However, Oleg assures his guests that they are secure with him despite the risks. Indeed, the trainer made headlines lately when he intervened in a lion battle with just a slipper. Oleg came into a pack of lions that were intimidating a young lioness, according to UK Metro. He approached the snarling creatures head-on and flung a slipper at the leader. It seems that was all it needed for them to figure out who was in charge. The video has thousands of views since it was uploaded to YouTube. A YouTuber stated in one of the comments, "He's familiar with people." He hugged the driver quickly. He continued to lick and nuzzle passengers after that. He's content and receiving good care. You'll be all right if you always show him respect." While another said, "Oh my God, those people are so fortunate. They not only got to cuddle with the lion, but it also didn't damage anyone. I wish I could hug a lion." However, stories about Russians interacting with these incredible animals had previously come from this park, even before the release of this film. A Russian photographer took pictures of the park's lions in 2016 as they were playing with guests, giving them kisses, and even posing still for photographs. According to the Daily Mail, Mr. Zubkov, an environmentalist, expressed his hope that the images will deter people from shooting Siberian tigers. The safari park is the largest lion park in Europe, with over 50 lions. There are almost 1,500 additional species of animals and birds living there, including tigers. However, a court decided in 2019 that the Walk with the Lion Safari Trail had to be closed because of the risks to tourist safety that it presented. This is due to the fact that lions are wild animals, and if things were to go wrong, one of them might injure an unwary guest. However, not everyone has responded favorably to the ways in which guests can engage with the animals. Some people think it's not a good idea for humans and animals to be in such close proximity. Naturalist Claudio Bertonetti explained to the BBC in an interview about a different zoo that there are two primary reasons why it's dangerous to be near a wild animal. The first is the possibility of diseases spreading from humans to animals or the other way around. A highly dangerous virus might cause a pandemic that would harm individuals all across the world if it were to infect humans. Secondly, there is also a risk to the visitor's safety. "Who says these animals, elephants, lions, or tigers, won't attack a person?" he exclaimed. Online criticism of the Tiger Safari Park has also been received. The Facebook group Captive Wildlife Watchdog stated in a July post that the dignity of these majestic beasts at Tigon Safari Park has been stripped away, reducing them to mere commodities. The page strives to alter human perceptions and values toward wild and captive animals. Animal rights advocates have even claimed that Oleg sedates the lions to make them more amiable and playful with park guests. While some could consider this to be accurate, others might counter that it's just a novel approach to conservation. People may become more conscious of these animals' misfortunes in their native habitats, such as being hunted by poachers, if they have the opportunity to interact closely with these kinds of animals. This may result in more public knowledge of the species and improved safeguards for it in the wild. There are advantages and disadvantages to both sides of the debate, but one thing is certain: nobody will quickly forget their encounter with Filia the lion. Please leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Please remember to subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our videos. If you enjoyed the tale, the next video that plays on your screen will probably move you too.